For Claire's 67th birthday, I knew I'd take her somewhere special. She always said that Rome was one of the top places that she wishes to visit, so I took her to Dubrovnik in Croatia instead. When we arrived, the sun was shining. We turned up in this harbour. We ate some pizza in an absolutely amazing restaurant that had a jazz trio playing. We then made our way over to our apartment. This is an apartment we rented on Airbnb from a nice lady called Anna. We had fantastic views of Dubrovnik. A nice table and chairs, a bit of a patio area. That'll be lovely when it's finished. Inside the apartment, really clean and spacious, and this was the view from the balcony. I got distracted because there was a Croatian bee. I like things like that. Back to the view, that's an island, not sure what it's called. Never met our neighbour, he never popped his head out of that window. It's a boat trip. We actually went on that boat trip. It was really good. We decided that we'd take a small loan out and pay about 50,000 euros to walk around the walls of Dubrovnik. Probably the most expensive thing that you can do while you're there. Really good sights. Felt inspired and took this photograph. I think it's really cool. It's already framed. So this is us. We're quite hot. Claire were getting really hot, she had to stop quite a bit. This probably sums it how hot Claire got on that walk. So the walls go all the way around the city to stop anybody getting in. It did start to rain while we were walking around, I forgot to bring my cagoule. Didn't really bother me because I found a bar and they had some beer and an umbrella. Anyway, the weather cleared up and we continued on our walk trying to get the best of the ticket price, and then we noticed that island. And then we also noticed that that's our apartment. Could have saved some money there. So we decided to go down into the city, and there was a Croatian wedding. Looked really good, you can bring flares. Never seen a flare at an English wedding. There might be some regulations about that. So Dubrovnik at night time is just as special. This is again the view from our apartment with a nice view of the expensive wall walk. And there's cool little bars that you can go to that are through little alleyways in the walls. I think this might be called Bushka Bar. You can go here and watch the sunset. And the staff have a wee over the side because they don't have any toilets down there. Magic. I think they've got one of those LED lighting systems from eBay where you can change the colour. Depends what mood you're in. The town at night is just as picturesque, although I'd advise if it's raining you might want something better than flip-flops so that you don't slide all the way down the street. So the next day we decided to take a boat trip. It ended up just being a bit of a pub crawl from island to island. We had a great time. We got talking to a nice German couple on the boat. They tried the best with their English and we don't know any German, so didn't really bother with that. At the end of the trip they gave us some little tips and said it was customary to tip the staff. I guess they know that British people don't tip. We tipped, they didn't. So these are the steps that are in Game of Thrones from the Walk of Shame. We did our own Walk of Shame on the way home after a few cocktails that night. This is a really cool little restaurant owned by a guy called Mario, who's from Italy. He told me that if I didn't like the food there, then he'd pay for it. I had a fillet steak, I didn't like it. This is one of the alleyways that leads down to a beach. It said that there were no topless and no nudist people there. I didn't believe them, so I went to have a look. Turns out it's true. I think Claire looks a bit disappointed actually. So Dubrovnik's full of all these little alleyways and old buildings. Lots of bars, similar price all the way around the city. The food we found was amazing. So this is in May, it's not too busy. We'd heard that Dubrovnik gets absolutely rammed. This was mid-May and it was fine. It's got a nice atmosphere, not too many people, but not too quiet either. Again, this is the view from the apartment, but at night time everything's lit up really nice. So this is the day of Claire's actual birthday. We've got really good sunshine again. This is the harbour, and over there was, that's not the restaurant we stayed in, that's quite an expensive one. We went a bit further down, not Alan Sugar. So for Claire's birthday cake, I couldn't actually get a birthday cake, so I got a microwave chicken masala with a dollop of mashed potato, and I put a candle in.
I don't think you know on Croatia. Okay, you start. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Claire. Claire. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You didn't thought this through. You didn't even tell me the name.
I
did it though. Okay, really.
Thank you. You were brilliant.
So
Thank you so
Claire
much.
enjoyed the singing, and then she went on to do this. So at night time there's loads of swallows over the square, and with the sunset it looks really, really beautiful. And that rounded up our trip of Dubrovnik. So we had an absolutely amazing time. It's one of our favourite cities, and if you're wondering what Claire got me for my birthday, she got me a trip to Flamborough in October.